Coming into care is not a life choice. They don't choose to come into care. Young people want to be loved and to feel safe maybe for the first time in your life, and that someone really cares for you could actually be really scary. So some young people are going to really test us on that. Are you really going to walk with me? Are you going to be my trusted adult? I hope that this is the place that they can flourish. This model is the first type of service in the country. Why are we doing it? It's the right thing to do. We cannot, our young people are complex. We cannot just put them in little houses like we have before and leave them to see if they can manage on their own. This is about building an infrastructure that says, we care about you, we want you to be here, we want you to do well. No matter how complex you are, actually we want you to do well, and we want you to be able to live independently and transition into adulthood in the best way for you. There is no set way, and that's why there's no set way through Trevone. There's no one way in, there's no one way out. So here, you've got the safety of knowing you're safe in your flat. They have to come through the front door, there's all CCTV, there's 4 staff on duty 24/7. Some will be excited, some will be anxious, some will be angry because they didn't want to be in care, they don't want to be here. But I'm hoping that it won't take too long once they're here and see the building and experience things, that they will realise that it's a real sort of genuine offer. Whilst this is my vision, it was dependent on finding the right delivery partner, which luckily we found with Homes to Inspire. I would like to thank John Parker, their Director of Children's Services, who took on the challenge to mobilise Trevone House, bringing our vision into reality.
My name's Jacob and I'm 19 years old. Having been in the care system myself, I was so happy to get a job here as a transition officer at Trevone House 6 months ago. After years of planning, we're finally ready to launch. So I've come to Trevone House today to speak to some of the people who made it happen. Hello. Hello.
Hi.
You alright?
Yeah, you?
I'm good. How's it all going?
Going well. Got launch in like half an hour, so nearly there. Should we go have a cup of tea?
Thank you. It's crazy to think today's the day of the launch. To think when we first started, it was literally just a building.
Empty. Do you reckon it makes a difference that we were involved in the system before?
Yeah, I'd say it definitely, 100% makes a difference, because obviously we don't know how other people see it, but as far as I'm concerned, I'm seeing it from like a perspective where I'm imagining myself in the shoes of all these people. Considering so much work has been put into Trevone, it'd be good to just meet some of the people that have made it happen.
Right, I reckon we should go do it. Let's go. Come on.
I'm Chris Spencer, I'm the Director of Children's Services. So I suppose my role is trying to convince the councillors that it was a good investment and that it will be of major benefit to young people. And we invested £2.7 million in the building to make it the really nice place that it is now.
So are you excited about Trevone?
Yeah, absolutely. I'd seen it at various stages. I saw it when it had been stripped out, when all the building work was going on. And then as it came to a completion, I thought it was fantastic. And it's no less than our young people deserve. I want them to have a decent place to live and stay. And I think Trevone offers that.
The standard for Trevone is so high. Does Gloucestershire County Council aim to replicate that in existing buildings?
We've set the bar now, so anything else that we do following on from this should be equally as good. Part of our improvement journey isn't just about offering better services to young people. It's about intervening in the market and creating the types of facility you're sat in now so that people have a decent place to live.
How can you sort of prove to us that the council is actually committed to the young people of Gloucestershire?
We've put £40 million into the budget since 2017. To make sure that the children's services portfolio is properly financed. And we're looking at another venue in the county where we can build a second Trevone or have a second Trevone offering to make sure that we have enough in-county beds to support Gloucestershire's young people. We've been stuck with the market so far that's exported too many children out of the county away from their natural links. And we want to make sure those young people are brought back into the county, can maintain their contacts with the county and be supported not only by their family and friends, but also by a properly running social services in Gloucestershire.
What's next?
The success that Gloucestershire are having with Trevone will be replicated at another venue, but also the sort of project that we've rolled out here with Trevone is going to be the sort of facility in the future that all councils should be looking to produce for the young people in their councils.
A lot of kids, when they're leaving care, just won't have that option of having your kind of tailor-made resource. So it might be going into private renting, it might be in some sort of semi-independent or even unregulated provision. And sometimes that will be alongside other vulnerable adults with their own issues as well. So what's really important here is that you've taken all those things into account, and really good quality, really stable and consistent for the long term, and a really good set of support. I would love every young person leaving care to have that similar level of support. Wouldn't it be great if these were all over the place?
In the future, do you see a time when we at Trevone might be able to work with someone like Ofsted to get this place regulated?
But absolutely, I really look for some of my inspectors who inspect children's homes to come and have a look at it.
Yeah.
To start our thinking about what is the right regulatory regime. Because we are the checks and balances to support you, to make sure you're being supported.
The beauty of Trevone is it's one of a kind and it's new, and in the newness we can start to think in a different way, and we can start to implement things from a different position. It's a massive opportunity, an opportunity to do something well and to do something different.
What would you say makes Trevone so innovative?
It's willing to look beyond the traditional boundaries of children's services. Children's services tended to be something that was done to children. It was effectively non-collaborative. And I think the work that Gloucestershire Children's Services have done and what we've done to bring our experience to bear in creating a novel space with a novel set of services, which we call Trevone House, co-created with the likes of yourself, is what's innovative.
Today's been really good. I think it's been good to speak to some of the people that have been involved with Trevone House and what's going on here, and I'm just really excited for what's going to happen in the future.